In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a detailed view for your multi-view drawings. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using this little crank arm guy. This is our little buddy from the Trammel Toy project. If you go to the description on this video, you will be able to see the download link for that. But it is also in our e-text as well. It's a distance learning version because you want the step file is what you want for this. But basically, if you just go to the description of the YouTube video, you can click on this, download it. Basically, you're going to get a step file. What you then want to do is go to click here, click import, and then you're going to select that file that you just downloaded. You're going to import it. You're going to see that there's a little CAD imports folder right here. If you just click on this, and then if you press home, it's going to end up showing up. It'll probably be like all the way over here, but it's going to end up showing a new tab where it's going to be IED_DL for distance learner 135, Trammel Toy crank arm. And basically, we're going to be in here, and then what we want to do is we want to name this part, right, because it's untitled currently. So we could do crank arm. And I believe this is the 1x10, so I'm going to put that in 1x10 because it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 holes on there. And then so what we're basically going to do is we're going to end up right-clicking this and we're going to click create a drawing of this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sure to use my MHP title template. That's that custom title block, right? And I'm actually going to do things differently this time too, and I'm going to actually create no views. That's what I'm going to click. So I'm going to click OK. And then next, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to have the view orientation being the front view. So we're going to go ahead and put that down here. What we're also going to end up doing is we're going to drag it up here, and then what's going to happen is it's going to automatically go to our top view. And then I'm going to bring my mouse over here, the cursor over here, and let's see, here's this guy. Oh yeah, we just click right here again, and then bring it over here. This is going to give us the right view. And then what I can do is I can click right here again, and then I can come up here, and this is going to put the isometric view in there. So now we did have to have this selected, the projected view, to be able to get those other views in there. Okay, what we're going to actually be doing now, though, is we're going to be going in here on the top, and we'll actually be going to create a detailed view is what we want. So to get our detailed view, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to actually go right here. And as you can see, it says detailed view. So we're going to click that. And then now it's going to ask us to place a circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually set this up so that it's the last 3 of these that are being shown. And then now what you're going to see is we're going to get this huge view, right? So the detailed view is basically just a zoomed in version of whatever's in this circle. And what's going to happen is it's going to give us this A here, and what that's denoting is that it's just detailed view A. Just because if I would end up coming in here and let's say for whatever reason, maybe I want to get a really zoomed in version of this little small part here, and if I place this, check this out. This is going to be detailed view B, or it'll come up with some other type of notation. Yeah, so as you can see, that's B. However, I don't want to do that, so I'm going to just undo that last part. But now we can get detailed view A. And so basically what we would want to come in here and do as well is we do want to run some dimensions. Just the overall dimensions is what we want. So we got the overall width of this, right? Then we can also get the overall height of this, right? So we can put that there. Remember, we do want to end up running that a little bit. Put that on the outside, right, rather than on the inside because it would be too cramped. And then what we'd also want is the depth of this as well. So then we could end up putting the depth. You know, I could go right here and right here if I wanted to, and we could throw that. Oop, let's see here. Did that end up? Maybe I didn't select this other part. I made a mistake there. I'm going to Control Z undo. I'm going to press D on my keyboard to get the dimension tool back. We can dimension this. And yeah, it's given us 1 degree, so we actually don't want that. What I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to press D, and then I'm going to click on this line right here. Now we've got that where it's the overall depth of this. So we can run that in there. What we also would want is, right, we would want to dimension out the diameter of these. Maybe we would also want to dimension out, hey, how far away are these, right? And then maybe we would also want to dimension, hey, how far into this is this circle cutout right here, right? So we'd maybe want to include this information. And we want to be really careful because we really don't want our dimensions to be going over each other, right? We want to make this look as clean as possible. So we could do that. Another thing I could probably do is dimension this guy out so that we have a radius of this. so we know the radius of curvature of that piece. But I could end up doing some things, kind of clean this up a little bit more, make it look a little bit better. So maybe doing something like that. But just for time's sake, I'm gonna end up stopping right there. But you would want to double check, make sure that you've got all your dimensions on there, and that you got this pretty well dimensioned out. So that is pretty much how we create our detailed views in OnShape. Hope that was helpful. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe if this was helpful. I'll catch you all later. See y'all then. Bye-bye.